But when it came down to it, he took the stand under oath in our evidentiary hearing and told him he don't even know me. So it's like they whole case was like they whole case they said it was a fight that night. Somebody was on top of me, fighting me, and somebody died all the way over there, and they trying to say I conspired with somebody I don't even know to kill somebody. Like that's basically how my case went. Like it's just crazy, man. I'm just
I've
I
read
don't.
I read the PCRA. You're the one that I read. It said that I mean, you were untimely. They had you. They it went to the Superior Court and then the Supreme Court, right?
Yes.
I didn't read why they dismissed, but you had witnesses that came there.
Yeah, I had four witnesses. All the witnesses that initially made statements in trial, they all recanted and said the police made them say it.
And the
It's-
judge basically found them that their new statement uncredible.
yeah, they said it was uncredible.
But these are the
And
same
then
witnesses that they said were credible in the beginning to convict you.
yes,
That's crazy. And it wasn't just one, it was four.
yeah, it was four. All
How's
four of them said the cops made them say it.
how's that even possible? I didn't read which detectives was it?
I had Aaron Booker, James Burns, and John Harkins.
Were they on that do not call list?
Yeah, one of them is well, two people just been exonerated for the one detective is being sued for coercing witnesses.
Yeah, one of my other friends, he got out. His detectives were Pitts and Dove, James Pitts and Dove, and
Yes,
he was a minor, and he said that they beat him into pleading guilty. Turns out they
yes,
did. He did almost 20 years. And
yeah.
you want uh you want to explain a little bit like from the situation or like
It was like my birthday. I went in there. It was my birthday. Then it ended up being a fight. Me and this one guy was fighting. He on top of me, and then all I know, everybody heard shots, and then everybody just started running, and then I end up with a co-defendant that I don't even know. I met him in a CFCF, the thing when we was going to preliminary hearing, and it's just we've been fighting ever since to prove innocence. And then they offered him a deal. We had an evidentiary hearing. A new witness came forward that said he was there, and he said he seen the security guard do it.
so the new witness comes forward and that sort of like spurs a new investigation.
Yeah, it spurs a new investigation, and I had an evidentiary hearing March 27th, 2024,
Yeah.
and the judge was supposed to make a decision on July 18th, and the day before July 18th, they offered my co-defendant a deal, time served 9 to 18 as the shooter, and didn't offer me anything. And they've been postponing it for a year and a half since March. I was supposed to get a decision back in March of 2024 after the hearing. They just keep postponing it every day. My judge tried to recuse himself. They gave me another judge. Then the head judge gave it back to him and told him to do his job. And they just keep postponing me.
I mean, I want to say this is crazy, but I just talked to my friend Hattie, who's from Philadelphia. When it comes to Philadelphia, it just doesn't make sense. And I've recently got several emails because with Hattie, I mentioned the do not call list, and people in other countries were asking, how is that possible in your country? You don't your courts had a do not call list. They couldn't understand that these judges and district attorneys would allow a list of officers who they knew were just uncredible because they were corrupt. And those
Yeah,
judges and district attorneys are still employed.
yeah, that's what they do to keep people incarcerated, man. They try to stop your family support, try to break your family down, family being a victim or not, you know what I'm saying? They fighting to get you out, spending their hard earned money, and they know you innocent, and that's just how they do it. That's just how they do it.
Where's your appeal at now? Is it still open?
Yeah, it's still open. I'm still waiting on a decision. The May 15th, the judge was going to make a decision, and then the DA asked for a written decision. So then they said they had the August 12th, and then my judge just got fired 3 weeks ago.
Well, do you know who the new judge was that was assigned to your case?
Yeah, somebody named Jennifer.
When it comes to counsel, did they assign you counsel? Did you have anybody?
No, I had somebody. I got Cheryl, a paid attorney, but she been sick lately though. Like she had a stroke, so she barely could talk. So I really ain't been in too much communication with her. All I've been getting is I'm still waiting on a decision. I should hear something by August 19th.
Did you think about, or even your attorney file a motion for an assigned attorney because of her condition?
No, because they said they just only thing that's left is for the judge to write his opinion in writing how he feel about the case. But my lawyer is arguing actual innocence. So I'm waiting to see what they do. They just keep postponing me when they come to rule on my case.
But your co-defendant, he took a deal and admit basically, I'm the shooter, he's the shooter,
Yes, yes.
and I'll get he took basically, it's almost like one of those like Alfred pleas. You can get to go home today, plead guilty, but he's actually admitting to being the shooter, and he went home. You're claiming actual innocence. Was there
That's
only
because I don't
one
even.
shooter? Did they?
Yes, it was only one shooter, and I don't even know him. So it's like,
This is like
and
so bizarre. I mean,
they
how
gave
is
him
this bizarre?
they gave him third degree and 9 to 18, and I still got first degree, a life sentence with 21 years in.
And you're not the shooter. Did he start out with first degree?
Yeah, he started out with first degree, and then after the hearing in March, the district attorney offered him a deal for 9 to 18 to go home, pleading guilty as the shooter.
This was last March, not this past one, right?
Yeah, not last March. Nah, he went home July 18th of 2024.
Yeah. God. Well, I mean, this. I don't think there's any other case like it. And your first appeal when I read it back in the one that they dismissed as untimely, but they said you overcame one of the standards. Is that this same appeal?
Yeah, that's this same appeal. Yeah, a new witness came forward. I was in the feds, and the district attorney contacted my lawyer and told her his witnesses saying that he didn't do anything. So I went back down to the PCRA court to file a PCRA for the judge down the lower court. Newly discovered evidence, actual innocence.
Yeah, that's key. Actual innocence. I know there's cases, or there's statutes that say when you're claiming actual innocence and you can meet any standard, you should be entitled to an evidentiary hearing. Did,
Yes.
have you been down to a hearing since the new witness came forward?
Yeah, I had a evidentiary hearing in March. Me and my co-defendant, we had one together, and then after the hearing, We was waiting on a decision for July 18th, and that's when the district attorney offered my co-defendant a deal, and argued against me, saying the evidence don't help me.
Was he in the same prison as you?
He wasn't in the same prison as me though. Only time I seen him was either at court or when I was down the county.
Did you talk to him while you were down there?
Yeah, when we was going to trial. When we was going to trial, we met. I'm saying I tried to get in contact with him after that. Like if I find out something legal, I send it to him, and they'll send it to me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying you basically gotta talk to somebody that you locked up with somebody you don't
Right.
even know.
That's yeah. That
Yeah,
you become attached, regardless if you knew
yeah,
each other before. Your co-defendants, um, co-defendants in law. I mean, that's the only way
no,
I can think. You're bound by that, by by chains. I mean, I'm trying to make sense of like where and why, in fact, and how. If the district attorney, the courts basically say that you're guilty, you're the shooter. Did they try to prove that you two knew each other at all? You and your co-defendant?
no. No, they didn't even. He told them that they didn't even. They didn't even speak on anything. They just after the hearing, they just offered him a deal. Nothing else after that. They know I don't know him. They can go through whatever they want. They know I don't know him. Never seen him on the streets. Don't know him. I don't even get how this even transpired.
And when did you find out that your co-defendant was released or took a deal? I mean, that had to be heartbreaking.
Nah, it was I don't fault him, man. They wanted to, he had to go home, but it's like
I know, but I mean,
I feel that.
for you though, to because I mean, I can try to put myself in your shoes. I did nearly 2 decades in there, and even just like seeing other people go home, it was kind of sometimes hard. I wouldn't say that I was envious, but then I was sort of envious. Sort of jealous, but not
I was
spiteful. But still, I had emotions, and this is a
Yeah, I
guy
had
in
emotion.
your
I was
case
I was more so like, you know what I mean, hurt. I felt like we both should have been walking out of there together.
at the very
You know what
least.
I'm saying? At the very least. So man,
You
like
have
that's oh,
go ahead.
go ahead. Nah, I said the day I found out the day that we went down to court on July 18th. They didn't call me up. They called him up to offer him a deal. That's when I found out he was walking through the cells and he said he going home. He's going home today. And they never called me up to court, and I just been getting postponed ever since.
How many years do you have in now?
21.
21. How's your family? They support you, standing by you.
Yeah, yeah. My family, they support me. My family, my mom, sister, wife, son, everybody,
Are they the
uncles, aunts.
are they the ones who found the attorney for you?
I found them. They paid them though.
And
I found them.
your co-defendant, I see he had these different projects helping him. The Innocence Project and the Exoneration Project was. They have pictures. Did they ever reach out to you?
No, no.
I don't know if they were working with him the whole time on the case.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, they was working with him the whole time because we had a hearing back in 2015. A different lady was running the Innocent Project. Marissa Bluestein. She was running Temple Innocent Project.
Yeah,
We
I've
had
heard
a
of them.
joint evidence. We had a joint evidentiary hearing there where witnesses came in and said we ain't do it then, but then the judge said the other judge we had back then said they wasn't credible.
Yeah. That's what baffles me. They were credible. The judge said they're credible during your trial to say you're guilty. Was it just the two of you, or was there a third?
Nah, it was just the two of us. And what's crazy is everybody at trial, like nobody at trial said none of us did it. They said the statements that was made, the cops made them say it. They did all this at trial, and they still found us guilty. So nobody testified to us doing anything at trial. They said the cops made them say it.
That's a,
And that was in '06 when we went to trial. They said the cops made them say it. Nobody said that they said anything that was on the paper. They said the cops made them do it. They know we didn't do it. They said that at trial, and they still found us guilty.
I've had the conversation with so many people where they ask, because out here people don't really understand how is it possible for an innocent person to be sentenced, to be found guilty, and the courtroom it's sort of like a like like a game, and these district attorneys, I mean it's an art form. The judge has, the ability to omit certain evidence, let certain evidence in, inculpatory, exculpatory evidence that could find you guilty or not guilty. It's like it all comes down to, is do they want you? Do they need your body in prison? Do they need your number on their conviction rate? And when it comes to the murders, and this is why there was a do not call list, because Philadelphia was all about, and still is, a conviction rate, because they're trying to stymie the shootings. I don't know if you've seen on the news recently, but that's all that goes on there anymore. And they always want to seem like they're hard on crime. So the conviction rate is how they can say we're hard on crime. It doesn't demonstrate, they're doing the right thing. They're actually serving justice. They're just sending anybody and everybody to prison. Everybody who they put in trial, they were able to get convicted.
A tax write-off. They
Yeah.
making money off of us. That's just how it's going.
And
Uh,
you became a victim of that, and you're what they don't see, and what people don't see is like the families that hurt. Your family. I mean, that's you obviously have love and support. Somebody reached out to me, and I mean, you should have seen what she was saying. This guy needs you. Read his case. I mean, we have to do something.
and I just wanted to tell you, I really appreciate you. I appreciate it, man.
Listen,
Yeah.
I hope I can do something. I mean, this just doesn't sound right. And I know you're not the only one, but this is one of the most unique cases I think I've ever read. And while I was in there, that's all I did was read cases. So I've read a lot of cases, and this I'm gonna say tops one. I mean, there are some other good cases, but this is 21
Uh,
years.
21 years. They just gave me a case for the person I don't even know, and I'm just like, the little drama you go through in jail,
Uh,
and then getting kicked out of jails, dealing with the oppression, dealing with everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta be strong and keep fighting. I
yeah,
just don't get it. I never seen nothing like that. And then my lawyer argued the 14th Amendment, equal protection. How can you do
right.
one for not the other? Like, and they don't even know each other. It's like you can't keep him in there on conspiracy. How you conspire with somebody you don't even know? It's just crazy.
And if the other one, pled out to being a shooter, that's, I mean, that almost absolves you. The only thing that would be left would be felony murder, which is another crazy thing because I'm not saying you knew him, but that's what they do. They would say Well, you were with him. They're not gonna just let you go. They're gonna want you to also plead out to something. So it's gonna.
Yeah, I get it, but like, how many times you gotta compromise so some stuff you ain't do? They forcing you into taking something a deal about something you didn't even do, man. But like, I got a son, 24. Like, I got family out there, wife, people that need me out there. So it's like you be forced to do it. I
Yeah.
mean, I grew up in here. It's just like it's crazy. That's what people don't realize, man. I grew up in here. I've been in here since I was 20. I'm 41 now. For some stuff I ain't even do, and I'm quite sure they know I ain't do it, and I don't know them. But it's like
They don't
they
care.
don't want to. They don't care. They ain't gonna try to admit they wrong.
And I mean, I'm not saying every judge, every district attorney, every lawyer is bad, but when you have a case like this and you know it, do the right thing. Show show your voters that you are capable of doing the right thing, serving justice, because the evidence is right there. The only reason it's not something that they care about is because it's not really in front of their face. People aren't posting it. It's not causing a stir. That's what we need to do. We have to cause a stir. And then your case is open. That's a unique situation. A lot of people don't even have that ability. We have to hope that they do the right thing. What have you been
Yeah,
doing since you've been in there? That's early 2000s. That's prison was a little different back then.
people don't get it's. I think it's a different mindset of being in here innocent. Like it's different. Like, I've been through bad stuff. Like, you getting kicked out of jails and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta protect yourself. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So it's like it's just different being innocent. But the last couple of years, I got my GED. I took budgeting classes, emotional comprehension, anger management. I got like 5 or 6 certificates on stuff that I did. I mean, trying to better myself. But when you first come in here, you gotta learn how to adapt. 'Cause it's different. I know you've been in here. You understand. You understand how it go. Like
That's you have to acclimate to that world, that way of living, and I mean most people you don't want to do it, but you have to survive, and that should never be used against you. My one friend, he was a juvenile lifer, and they used his prison record against him. I mean he literally was raised there. He was in there since he was 15, and for you, you were a kid too. Getting out is going to be an adjustment too. I struggled. I did 12 years this last time, and the world is completely different. Completely different. It's different from last year.
yeah, man. It was everything. Everything changed. Everything changed. That's why I'm glad I got a support system. I'm
Right.
just
Yeah, it's
trying.
key.
I just need some help, man, from anybody, man, so they can shine a light that is wrong what they doing. It's wrong what they doing. I think they don't want to exonerate me because the city under pressure with money or whatever. But they didn't deny me. I had a hearing. They just keep postponing me. Every time they tell me I'm gonna get a decision, it's a new court date. New court date. It's just mind boggling. It's just mind boggling.
Well, and you did those programs. You said with the life sentence. That's something you clearly didn't have to do, but you did it. So that says something about your character right there. Why would want to better yourself? There's a lot of people in there with the life sentence. In Pennsylvania, it's life without the possibility of parole.
Yes.
And when you have somebody who takes those steps, I mean, it's like why? I remember thinking because there wasn't many. The lifers usually kept to themselves. I mean, they were knowledgeable because they spent a lot of time reading, but they didn't care to better themselves, to get any certificates, because they knew, many of them know they're guilty. They know what it is, but you know something different.
Yeah, I know. It's eventually, I gotta eventually get out here. Like my whole family fighting, I'm fighting. Like I know I had to have something. I took classes, so if I make it home, my CDL class is paid for, uplift employment. Like I'm first on the list if I make it home because I took the class, the interview classes. I got a lot of certificates, man. I'm trying to, make
You
it out there and be successful.
you could be an inspiration too. You'd be going back to Philadelphia.
Yes.
That's, I mean, at the very least, you could possibly save somebody, save one of these young kids who need guidance, who don't understand, because a lot of Philadelphia fathers are in prison because of the way the system used to be. And it doesn't have to continue. It doesn't have to be like that anymore. You said you have a son. How old did you say he was?
24. I had him when I was 16. Yeah.
So he was
Yeah.
like 3 when you went.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, through my family support, I got the, you know what I'm saying, seen and be in his life. I mean, he
Yeah.
older now. I talk to him. I talk to him most of the time. I'm trying to get home from him, make sure he stay on the straight path. I mean, proud he ain't never been locked up. Proud of him. I
That, I mean, he
mean,
he obviously had listened to you, listens to you, because in prison, especially with that kind of time, you do develop good advice, wisdom, I guess you could say. We need people out here too with that mentality. What would be your plans if you got out? What would be like your goal?
goal would be to like get a CDL license,
Be a
work,
truck driver?
take care. Yeah, just to be on the road, to be somewhere. Like I ain't never been nowhere. I got locked up when I was a kid. Take some trips, like make sure my family good, man. And work in real estate, man. Just figure out something to fix houses up or anything, man. Just to people don't even get when you being here so long. You just wanna like you think about you ain't have a bath in over 21 years. It be the little
Yeah.
things that you miss, the little things that you miss, and you also want to support the people that been there for you
Yeah.
the whole time, man. It's just crazy, man.
One
It's
of the
just
things I,
crazy.
I always wished to do when I got home was to go for a walk in the rain. And when you're out here and it starts to rain, you don't think about that. You almost think like, God, let me get the heck out of this rain, or where's an umbrella? But a little while ago, I went for a walk in a rainstorm. It was nice.
Just to hit the rain hitting your face and you
Yeah,
just know that you free.
right. You look up,
Just
and you would drive. That was one of my things too. I wanted to get a car and just drive. Go in the middle of the night, just go for a drive. Because it actually took me probably like 6 months to stop going to bed at count time at 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, I'm in
and
bed for
and
six
waking up
months.
at 6 in the morning and waking
Yeah,
up at 6 in the morning for the other count. It's like a schedule now. It's like I'm
yeah,
up four every morning, waiting, knowing they gonna come around in a couple hours, like the count.
yeah.
It's just like, man, they program you to do what they want you to do, man. It's just bad, man. Like it been hard, man. It's 21 years being innocent, just sitting in here, man, and they know it, and
Yeah.
and they know it, and then they wonder why. Sometimes you getting in trouble. Nobody understand how it feels to be an innocent man just sitting in jail. Like it's bad.
Yeah.
You become a burden on your family. Everybody like they might stop their bills to help you do something that you need to get taken care of for your lawyer, and like all you gotta know is just let them know your family and friends you appreciate them.
Yeah.
You appreciate them for being there.
It's
It's just
easy. It's easy to lose hope in there too. But you sound like you're struggling, but you have hope somewhere.
yeah, I got hope that the justice system gonna eventually do the right thing. I got a feeling I'm gonna walk out of here one day, man. I just hope sooner better than later.
Why wait anymore? I, I know. At least I know part of that feeling because I never had that LWAP over my head. Life without the possibility of, but to know, like waiting on a court system, well, hoping that they do something right. I was through a similar situation. It's almost they parole gave me a 10-year hit because they retaliated on me. The prison did, and this was after they granted me release. I'm, waiting on a judge. You're holding on to hope by threads. Like, so I know what it's like to barely grip hope, but I don't know what it's like to be innocent in prison for life. I know people don't understand how that's even possible, but if you look it up, you read the news, we release innocent men and women nearly every other month. There's still a lot more in there. I don't
Yeah,
I don't understand
it's
it
a
either. I don't
lot,
understand what the delay is.
and it's a lot of people in here. I've been in the library where they got, just like you said, your friend had. A lot of people got Pitts, Dove, all these type of detectives that's just doing stuff to keep their conviction rate up, lying on people, signing statements, trying to like, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. It's a lot of people in here that you meet in the library that going through the same thing. And they don't care. You just file the paperwork, and then when they get to you, they get to you.
Yeah.
That's just how they. Yeah, man.
The big turnaround came with when Krasner came in. At least that's how it looked like for me. I'm always from Philadelphia. I was in Montgomery County. But it seemed like it was
Yeah,
when Krasner came in, because then he started allowing people to get their evidence, their H files. Philadelphia is, I think,
yeah,
the only county. Actually, I know the only county that even like allows that. That's rough too. Like,
yeah,
and all the other district attorneys and judges, they all had a problem with that. Like giving these people in prison their evidence. I mean, I don't understand why that has even been an issue. And I've been trying to let people know. For those people, they have been doing a good job with cleaning that mess up of corruption of Philadelphia, but there's still a lot more cleaning to do. What I mean, it's like they'll let out, just enough. The media is like, hey, this guy's saying he's innocent. Here, we found this evidence. And they're like, all right, let somebody out real quick. Look, we're doing the right thing. And then it's like, all right, we shut the media up for a little bit.
yeah. Just to keep them
Let's see how
quiet.
many more we can sweep back under the rug. I mean, I hate saying that. I really do. I hate saying that there are bad people, criminals, in positions of power like that. Your
They know
voice.
what they know what they doing wrong. They know it. They know it. It's just, man.
What have
I
you
just
been
gotta
doing
keep hoping.
to occupy your time? Because you're literally waiting on fate. God,
Man,
how do you
just
even
man,
occupy your time?
I just pray, work out, try to keep my mind busy, talk to my family. I'm just trying to stay focused, man. Try not to get sidetracked. Cause it's a new generation. You know what I mean? Just trying not to get sidetracked, get in any trouble. I'm just trying to stay focused. Library. You know what I mean? Just trying to stay right. Keep my mind strong.
Yeah. Right.
Keep my mind
Is
strong.
there anything you would want to say to your family?
I just want to tell my family I love them. And I appreciate them. Friends, family, everybody, I love them, and I appreciate them for standing by me, and and I love them. So like, but you think it'd be cool to say my name and information on here?
I'll post it.
All right, yeah. My name Jason Perez, GE6365. I'm at Mononoy, and you can reach me from Connect Network on GTL.
I'll post exactly how to, because we gotta get you some help, man. We gotta get you out of there. I hope
Appreciate.
I hope this gives allows your voice to travel. And being behind there, those prison walls really do like suppress our voices, and it's hard to find a platform to explain the corruption, especially when you're innocent. And yeah, your family, they're out here suffering too. God, that must be really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, they victims every court they taking off work, and then they postpone it. They not even calling you, or you got court, they don't bring you. Your family keep going to court. Like it's a strain on there. They try to put strain on your support system, man. I'm just glad they strong minded to go to court, come see me, visits and stuff, man. I just appreciate them, man, and I thank you too, man, for helping people. That's what I really
I'm
do
trying.
appreciate that, man. It ain't. I ain't hear about you. Like when I talked to my friends and family, they told me about you. Said you help people, man. So it's
I'm
like
trying.
I appreciate you for the work you do.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you. Yeah,
Anything else you want to
yeah.
say, Jay?
Nah, man. Just thank you. It's ready to hang up in 1 minute.